Ball Brothers, what's up? Hey guys, let me know if you can hear me clear before we get started. So I'm gonna wait a bit to for a couple people to jump in. I got my notes by my side with me, so I'll make sure I go over everything. I got the babies from Clutch 6. We can take a look at those real quick. So I'm giving about maybe 10 or 15 people in here, so loud and clear. 212, what's up, man? That freeway, man, is killing those rat pups. So I want to get one more meal in them, and I'll send them off to you. So probably not this week, but the other, and I probably might grab him and bring him on camera too. But I think he just ate yesterday, so I don't really want to mess with him too much. But he's looking good, man. I'm glad you got a good animal. Jimmy, what's up? So for those of you that's here to help grow your YouTube channel, comment how many subscribers you have right now. How many subscribers do you have? And then put how long ago was your first video. Ball Brothers 116. Oh man, we about to blow that through the roof today. 3 months-ish, yep. And there's gonna be a couple stats from the beginning I'm gonna go over to tell you, like, if you guys don't know, some of the bigger YouTubers, like how they started in their first couple of videos and how long it took them to get their first 1,000 subscribers. It's gonna blow your mind, man. Check out these guys. Are you snapping? This is one of the female double heads. Look at those sides, man. Fresh shed. Double het VPI Axanthic Clown. Let's see if that comes up good on the camera. Yep. I think one of these bananas shed too. Nope, still in shed. It's one of the bananas. Banana double het. VPI Axanthic. Lou Balls, Chris Gregor, what's up? 317, 5 months. Cool. 6 watching. Alright, we're 3 minutes in now. Let me see if we get about 6 in, 4 watching now. This is probably going to be the one for the giveaway right here. Alright, we'll get to that in a second. Alright guys, so let's get started. What's good, YouTube? This is Antoine from High Desert Pythons, and this will be my first live YouTube video. It's one of the things that you get to do from your phone once you get 1,000 subscribers. That and the community post where you can do polls, different posts, post pictures and links and things like that. So I already started using that. So I think maybe a week ago I asked, is this something that people would be interested in? So on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube, and yes, everybody said yes, everyone wants to do it. And then a couple days later, another YouTuber that breeds ball pythons made a video, kind of the same idea I was going with or whatever, but they kind of went like a different way than I thought about doing it. So at first I changed my mind about making this video, but then I said, you know what the hell. And then I decided to do a live because it's going to be a lot of questions on here that I'm probably not going to go over if I did a regular video or have time to respond to. So this way I can look over here at the comments, and if you guys need me to elaborate on something I talked about, I can go back and backtrack and things like that. So I did write down a bunch of bullet points, so I'll be referencing a lot of stuff I wrote down in the past like 2 or 3 days to go over that. So so just bear with me, and then we'll get through it. So before we get started, is there anything that you guys want me to cover specifically? Like, just leave a comment right now. I'll make a note of that, and then I'll make sure, like, as we go through, if I cover it, we'll scratch it out, and if not, I'll get through it specifically, okay? So, Pat Opinion Pythons, what's good? Gregor Outdoors. Yo, so if you look on the comments list, Gregor Outdoors, he's a real good friend of mine, man. He has a really dope YouTube channel if you're into fishing, and there's a bunch of cool ass outdoor stuff, man. So, and real good personality, real funny guy. I love that dude, so make sure you subscribe to him. Ball Brothers Pythons, they won the albino or tofino contest, so I'm gonna look on their Instagram and check out some more pictures to see if they have updated any, to see if you know, as it gets older and a couple more sheds, whether I can prove out to be tofino. So I hope he does. Serena Southpaw, Serena De Jesus, what's going on? So one of my favorite MMA fighters. I was fortunate enough to sponsor her for her first fight in Invicta. I posted a picture in my community too. Let's see, 212, that's my man. So go to his page, got some real good content. Probably one of the best intro and outro songs on YouTube, man. Every time that new video pops up and he says intro, I'm sitting here moving my shoulders like. So it's always a good time, man. So all right, let's get into it real quick. All right, before we start with all like the YouTube stuff, I'm gonna do an update on these guys. For those of you who followed the last video, the breeding was a banana clown to a VPI axanthic. So you know the clown and the axanthic are recessive. So we got double heads. So right down the middle, we got 3 bananas and 3 normals, meaning that these should be males, which they are because they're from male maker bananas, which is a crazy gene, whatever. So if you guys want more information on how the sex-linked gene like banana or coral gold works, I'll post a link to some more information, or I'll probably make a video about it soon. So, and just a reminder, I'm doing a contest right now on Instagram. Look at the post about this clutch to see how you guys can enter to win one of these banana males. So yeah, so we got 3 males. She's still raping the shed. This meanie right here just shed. And they're doing good, man. So probably Friday, I'm gonna put them all in their individual tubs and offer their first meal a few days after that. So hopefully they turn out fine. It's crazy because like all my other like recessives and single gene stuff, like the real high end stuff, they always take the longest to eat for me. But whenever I get like double heads and triple heads and just like, you know, some of the simple looking stuff, they eat better than everybody. Like last May, I produced some double head clown pies, and the females about 1,000 grams now, and like 13 months old. The males are like 700-800 grams. So they're doing real good, man. So I'm excited about this. So this is going to be like a 2.5-3 year project, depending on how big they get. And I don't think banana axanthic clowns exist. They are axanthic clowns. So if you want to buy some axanthic clowns or see how they look, you can find my boy at Kundalini Serpent on Instagram. He has some cool pictures, and I think he has a pair for sale too. So let me see if I can get the whole all these guys on the camera. That's them. And I use Reptichip as soon as they, I use vermiculite to incubate them with, and then as soon as they hatch, I move them all to real moist Reptichip because that's going to be on anyway. So normally, I know it can't have to be here. About pythons, my knowledge is from old roommate. You got to keep more pythons. Reggie, what's good, man? Lexter, what's happening? So, just a real cool update on those. I'll post some pictures after they all shout out on my Instagram. You guys know what it is. It's the same thing as here. So, let's talk about this real quick. So, if you're on here right now and you have a YouTube channel, chances are you want to eventually monetize it, right? Because especially nowadays, you don't want to do anything for free, especially stuff that you're good at, right? So I was real apprehensive at first about starting a YouTube channel. I had an account. I had this account since 2012, but I just used it to watch other YouTubers like Brian Barchek, which for those of you who don't know, who actually got me into breeding ball pythons. So I watched his videos, snake bites and animal bite TV, 10, 12 years ago, like even longer than that. And one day he had a pinstripe pied adult male for sale, and I called them, and to my surprise, he answered the phone. It wasn't a secretary, it wasn't anybody else who worked there, and we actually talked about it. And he wanted, I think, like $12,500 for this thing. I didn't even know that they, prices like that went up there. So I politely said no thanks, and then I went on this little crusade to make my own. And so eventually I got to the project. I think I actually produced an inchy pin pied, and then I ended up selling them. So, but as you go on through breeding, you kind of get through different projects. So first, pods for the thing, and then now I'm on this clown thing, and now like my favorite gene right now is asphalt. So asphalt with everything. So the next couple of years, you're going to see lavender asphalts, you're going to see asphalt clowns, you're going to see asphalt pies, asphalt freeways, super asphalt pies, clowns, lavenders, and things like that. So I just love that gene as part of the yellow belly complex. So so after some careful consideration and for some good friends, especially a lot of friends in a lot of my Instagram groups. So shout out to my man Sick Pythons. Shout out to 212 is on here. Shout out to Stephen Porters. So he literally said, "Hey man, stop being a punk. Start doing a dang video." And and being somebody that's been a lifelong martial artist who's competed in like wrestling, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, and boxing in front of a bunch of people, it wasn't as far as like being shy about it. It's just like that vulnerability you got when you mess up, and I just really didn't want to take a lot of people's criticism and people killing me in the comments and things like that. But I realized, man, I really don't care, So this is what I love to do, and I'm already making money off of selling ball pythons. And actually, last year was like my best year ever without having this platform. So I decided to just go for it, man. And that's number one on my list. So the number one thing about succeeding as a YouTuber, whether it's just for reptiles or anything else, is just freaking do it, man. Like, you're not going to have this Hollywood production video your first time out. I don't care who you are. There's going to be problems with lighting. There's going to be problems with your microphone. There's going to be problems with like your battery dying and things skipping and stuff like that. The animals aren't going to cooperate the way you want them to. But that's just something you have to realize. They say in Hollywood, never work with kids or animals because they always going to do their own thing. And every time I've done a video where I pulled a snake out, somebody tagged me and I had to edit it out and stuff because I probably screamed a little bit louder than I should have. So, what's up, Sam? Tyler's Reptarian, what's good, brother? So first, just get into it, man. Like, it's not going to be a quality video. It's just pumping out content. So let me give you guys some stats real quick, okay? So some of the 3 most popular YouTubers, right? You got Mr. Beast. It took him his first 100 videos to get 100 subscribers. And now he has 38.6 million. Okay? Mr. Beast. It took 100 videos to get 100 subscribers, and now he has 38.6 million. PewDiePie. A lot of you people, especially in the gaming world, probably know him. I believe he's still the biggest YouTuber. For him to get his first 2,500 subs, he did 100 videos. So he got 100 videos. It took that many videos to get 2,500 subs, and now he has 105 million. That's freaking sick, man. And then MKBHD, he has 11.6 million subscribers. His first 100 videos only netted him 74 subscribers. So most of us are on pace to do, if we stay this consistent, we'll do way better than all these guys, okay? So me, right now, I have just under 1,800 subscribers in about 4 months or some change. It took me just barely at the 90-day mark to get my first 1,000 subscribers, and I'm still working on getting my watch time. So for those of you who don't know about the requirements to becoming a YouTube partner, you need 1,000 subscribers, but you need 4,000 hours of continuous watch time in a 12-month period. So not total from the time you start, but from the very first video you post, the clock starts, right? So you got 12 months to get 4,000 hours. So in context, 4,000 hours comes up to about 24,000 minutes. That's crazy, right? 24,000. No, not 24,000. No, 240,000 minutes. I'm sorry. 240,000 minutes. That's almost 250,000 minutes of continuous watch time from your subscribers and your non-subscribers and stuff like that, okay? And the thing about it is, with a lot of people, I see a lot of videos, especially for the reptile community. I've been seeing guys post videos complaining about why they're not getting subscribers. Pretty much like a rant, talking about, oh, I'm so mad because I can't get the amount of subscribers I think I deserve to have, and I'm not part of the good old boys crew, or I don't live in a cool part of the United States, and you know, or I'm not selling a lot of snakes, so that's probably why, you know, I don't do that. I only have 30 snakes, not 300, like a lot of big breeders. And the videos is just more like a woe is me type video. So I've seen a lot of that lately, probably in the past 3.5, 4 weeks. But then you go to their content, and a lot of times too, you have to post stuff that you want to see yourself as a viewer. So whenever I got a video out, I think about, hey man, I watch a lot of people on YouTube, like a lot of YouTubers, not just in the reptile industry, but like in the video games and firearms, because a lot of you guys know I'm a big gun nut too. A lot of martial arts videos, UFC, free fights, and things like that. So I'm always thinking about, if I was putting out content for those channels, what would I want? So I kind of keep myself in that frame of mind the whole time too, you know. And then over time, you always critique yourself. Go back and watch your videos, even though I hate my own voice, I hate how I look on camera, but apparently a lot of people do. So that's just something you gotta do. You gotta get over with, okay? And just be willing to put in the work, man. Like, if you plan on getting paid for this, you have to treat it like a job. So if you just, you know, walk away, post a video or nothing, and you never check your analytics, you never promote the video, you never share it, you never click the link, I mean, you're just gonna fail, man. So you have to stay on it all the time. So anytime I'm not actively like handling the animal here, cleaning up snake poop, or putting stuff together, I'm always looking at my analytics, okay? So all the time. And then YouTube on your desktop or your laptop does a really good job of breaking everything down from you, as far as like in your first couple of days, how your video's doing compared to the rest of them, where the watches are coming from. You can see what country, you can see how they're targeted. And then you can kind of take a lot of your videos when you start pumping them out and see which videos does what. So sometimes you might have an egg cutting video, and then on your channel, that might be your bag. Everyone likes to watch your egg cutting videos because you're doing it the right way, you're editing the right way, you're not hacking those things up, having the anti-egg cutter people complain about your video. So, you know, just use your analytics and be vigilant, okay? Everybody on here right now should know exactly how many subscribers they have within like 10 to 15. It should be really, really close, okay? If I talk to a YouTuber when I'm out of town or somewhere, and I go, how many subscribers do you have? And then they're like, still not being monetized yet, and they go, I'm like, well, that's why. So if you just jumped in and you do have a YouTube, everybody right now, type in how long you've been posting for and how many subscribers you have. I should have drank water. It's freaking hot in this room. So, expect to get likes, subs, and watch time now. Okay. Utilizing your resources available for YouTube, other than just the YouTube Studio app and things that come with the program, there's a lot of external apps out there you can get as well. So, so I have an iPhone, so I don't know what's applicable to Android or not, because I'm team iPhone over here. So YouTube Studio, that should come with both because that's connected straight to YouTube. YouTube Tracker, which is my favorite, and I'll get to that why in a second. And then TubeBuddy is also a cool one. I don't use that a whole lot, but YouTube Tracker and TubeBuddy kind of my go-to. And I think YouTube Tracker might just be for Apple. Whoever has, some of you guys let me know. And see, Area 51 Morphs was good. Chevy 112, shaky, 2 years, cool. All right, so let's get with that. So let's talk about YouTube Tracker, okay? So if you don't have YouTube Tracker, download it on your phone if you can. I think YouTube Tracker is an iPhone only program, and I think they're trying to port it over to Android. But it's a really valuable tool because it gives you little milestones to keep tracking all the time, like your subscribers, your watch time, and your minutes. It gives you a lot of different upfront, the important analytics, and it's not a whole lot of fluff the way your regular YouTube channel is. So when you go through there, it's going to give you an 11-point checklist of everything in your video. So I wrote most of that stuff down. So putting your tags in there. So adding tags to your videos is very important. But not only adding tags to your video, it's relevant tags. So in the tag section, you should be putting phrases and small words that's directly relevant to the title of your video and your description. Make sure the title, tag, and description all kind of mesh with each other in the first couple of words, okay? So that helps out the YouTube algorithm, and that's probably going to be a word you're going to hear me say a lot today. And if you know me, I hate that word because I think it's so overused when it comes to anything that has to do with the internet and electronics. But in this case, algorithm is what you're looking for, okay? You're trying to trick YouTube into posting your content, boosting your content, making it under recommended videos, popping up on random playlists, throughout YouTube. So that's what you want. When you first turn on that thing, even if you're not logged in or not, you want to get to the point where your video is trending, it's recommended, it pops up in whatever subject matter you want, whether it's reptiles, ball pythons, or pets. Can you talk about some consistency posting Monday this week instead of Sunday like usual? My video didn't do well because of the algorithm. Yep, Chris, I'll definitely go into that. Just tuned in and want to see the beginning of the video. EMT Exotics, yes. I'm going to keep the video up, so you can go back and watch the beginning later and see if you missed anything. So, see consistency. Yeah, Chris, so I'll get to that in a second about consistency because that's also important. Actually, I'll get to that right now, so we'll stop right here with TubeBuddy and we'll get to that, Chris. So, with consistency, so what I ended up doing 3 weeks ago, I started promising my videos are going to appear on Sundays and Wednesday, and usually it's like super late at night on those days on the East Coast time, but technically it's still then, and people like get their notifications late at night or super early in the morning depending on where they are. If your subscribers are used to that schedule, a lot of times, I know me, a lot of my YouTubers I listen to, I schedule time throughout the day to watch those because I'm so busy. So if I have a certain YouTuber I watch all the time, I know like Brian Barchek, every day his vlog comes on at 6 a.m. So by the time I get to work, before I settle and everything, I might pop it on and see what he has going on, leave a comment, and kind of move on with my day. So I always do Sundays and Wednesdays. For some reason, for my content, I figured out using my analytics and using the algorithms that I get the most views within that time frame when I post on Sundays and Wednesdays. So that's why I went with those weird days. And since today is Wednesday, this will be the Wednesday video. I'm not making the extra one. So, happening because it looks so good. I want to got here. Alright, so that's the thing with consistency. So maybe the subscribers that you have right now, they may not view them because they probably set that time out for you to post your video. And then when it didn't happen, they were just like, okay, I can't wait around any longer. I got to move on with my life. So, all right. So back to the YouTube tracker. So, went over tags. Tagging is important. You have 500 characters in your tag section. Okay, utilize all of it, even if it gets to the point where you get to the end, you start running out of tags just to fill all the stuff. Just try to make it as relevant as possible. I talked to a lot of people who work at YouTube, and I was like, well, if I want to fill that, do I just put in like completely irrelevant stuff? It was like, no. Even if it's like some initials or something, it's somebody somewhere is going to search that tag. It just happens that way. So if it's not that much a relevant tag, post it anyway. Fill up all 500 characters. Your description is important as well, especially matching with your tags and your title. Make sure you use all 5,000 characters or as much as you can as possible. So, for example, in my descriptions, I don't just put, in this video, we're going to check out clutch number 6. Plus, we're going to do, I'm going to talk about how I got 1,000 subscribers in 3 months and more than 35% of the way to my total watch time for my year inside of the first 3 months. Like, share, subscribe. I'll put stuff like that. And then I'll start putting links for the channel itself and the playlist, links to anything relevant in the video. So if I talk about equipment or another breeder or stickers I got, their entire YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Morphmarket, all those links are in there. So I do all that for myself and all that for anybody I posted in the video or mentioned in the video, so on and so forth. And then I also have playlists, which we'll get to later, about how to increase your watch time, and that helped me out a lot. So yeah, so put links to all your different playlists too. So tags, descriptions, what else? So yeah, so download TubeBuddy and YouTube Tracker and look at all the criteria for the videos that ask you. Okay, so I'm gonna try to memorize this. Let's work. So my dumb ass didn't write this down. So title. The title, they want you to have at least 5 words for your title, because short titles don't get picked up on the algorithm. Okay. The description, we talked about that. Fill up that spot as much as possible. If you can get all 5,000 spots, at least try to get more than half of it, okay? And as you type it in, it'll tell you how many characters you have left. Tags in the description. Make sure your tags match your title and the first couple of words of your description. That's very important for YouTube to pick it up. Your thumbnail. If you just post a regular plain thumbnail or let YouTube do it based on a snapshot from your video, it's just not eye-catching. How many times have you scrolled through YouTube and something like bright and something that pops or the words were there that caught your attention? That's why thumbnails work. Because if it's some like generic video that looks grainy because of YouTube captioning and having bad lighting and things like that, you're not really going to click onto it. Like, think about it when you were a kid, man. Everything as a kid, when you went to a toy store, was bright red, yellow, blue, and green because it was designed to catch your attention. So make sure you're doing really good HD thumbnails. If you don't have Photoshop, I want you guys to write this down. I'm gonna give you the apps that I use to make my thumbnails. Okay. The first one is Superimpose X. So with Superimpose X, you can just take different pictures and layer them on top of each other, and you can go into your phone and you can actually like use your finger and like edge out the outline of the picture too and make it blend a little bit better. It makes it a lot easier to do than Photoshop. Okay, so Superimpose X is the one that I use, and I have some YouTubers that I learned that from, and later on when I come back and fix the video, I'll leave that video in the description down below. And the other one I use for my fonts is Fonto. I think it's Phonto. And with that, there's almost like a couple of hundred different fonts. You can tilt it, you can adjust the size, you can change the color of the words, the outside of the words, or how bold you want to do it. And they're really, really good apps. And I think the premium version is only like a couple of bucks, and it's like for like a lifetime membership. So between those two apps, you might spend $10, but you're trying to be a YouTuber and you're investing, so this is gonna be one of your expenses. All right. Let's go some questions real quick. ENT, do you put the pound sign in your tag section? No, it does it itself. If you in the tag section, if you just put the word in, it just highlights it, and then that's it. Also, the spaces. Once you make one tag and hit return or enter, YouTube separates it by itself. This is all the information I've been wondering how to get the ball rolling on what people want to see me do and watch me on YouTube. Skunk72, what's up, man? What's good, brother? Can you talk about consistency, Jimmy? I just got here. What's happening because it looks so good. I want to know what's happening. So, all right, cool. Adam will be all options for every video. Okay, so also the cool thing about YouTube nowadays in the past maybe 2 years is that they give you a whole lot of tools to maximize your video, and a lot of people don't use them. So one is the iCard, okay? So what the iCard is that little link that goes on the screen. It's a little small white banner where you can put words in and add links and stuff to. So a lot of people talk to me about that. Why would I put a link outside of my channel or outside of that video? So a lot of times if you have another video that's relevant to it, it can move you from there, but also YouTube tracks whenever you click off of the video from an iCard or from your end cards, okay? So with your iCards, let's just say I did this video here and I had another fellow YouTuber that also had another idea how they got 1,000 subscribers. You can, if you click that, YouTube will see that they got it from my video. So I get credit for that. And if YouTube is seeing that I'm getting a lot of views and clicks from my content, they will up my stuff. Because YouTube's job, a lot of people feel like, oh, YouTube's out to get me. They don't help out the small YouTubers. I hear a lot of people say that. But YouTube wants you to stay on YouTube. They don't give a damn whose channel you're watching. As long as you're on their YouTube and you can see ads and they can sell ad space and they can be that third-party partner between you and the advertiser, they don't care. They'll give you your little bit of cents per video, and they'll make their billions every year. So they want your content to be out there. So don't think that YouTube is out to get you. Let's see, where was I at? That feedback. Utilize the channel. So your iCard, that's a small banner over top of your video. You can put anywhere throughout the video. And your end card. End cards are very important. So what an end card is, whenever you watch a video and you see a little pop-up towards the end, you see like a little circular pop-up, that's usually the button to subscribe on people's channel. And then you might have playlists, and you might have a random relevant video. And when you do that, that's just YouTube. Hold on. When you go in there and pick a relevant video, or let YouTube pick one. So YouTube's gonna decide what's the best video that's related to your subject matter, whether it's your channel. It's more than likely it's your channel. Very rarely do I see it like go to someone else's channel, but most likely it's your content. It didn't help push a video maybe that didn't have the right amount of views, or for some reason it didn't do as well. And then your playlists are going to be very important to increase your watch time, okay? So I have a playlist that I have just for my whole channel. So every time I post a new channel, I add it to my playlist. So that way I have one solid link that I can always send out to people, because a lot of people are just bored at work or bored at the office and they want to just play stuff in the background, and it helps towards your watch time. So one of the biggest things that help out towards your watch time is making those playlists. So I have a playlist for how-to videos, for whenever I visit people's facilities, whenever I do sit-down one-on-one interviews. All those are separate playlists, and then obviously the whole playlist one. So where we at now? No new comments yet? Still watching. Cool. So playlist, very, very important to watch time. All right, so let's talk about, so we got all the criteria now. So we're filling out, we got the HD description, the HD thumbnail, our tags are filled, our description is filled, our tags, description, and title are all relevant to each other. We have all that stuff filled out. Once you have all of that and have all of it, your iCard, your end card, now it's time to push your channel. Be annoying about pushing your channel. I cannot stress this enough. If you have a pride thing where you have a problem with getting people to subscribe, where you cannot say in your video, if you do this and blah, 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 please subscribe. Or if you're still watching right now and you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. If you have too much pride to ask people to subscribe to your channel, people will not subscribe to your channel. How to get that little subscribe button down the bottom right. I'll talk about that too in a second. So, I actually want to go through that. Yeah, I'll go through that in a minute. So yeah, you have to ask people to subscribe, and I'm gonna share with you guys right now how I got my subscribers. So one, I use all my other social media outlets, right? So my strongest social media outlet is Facebook. My personal Facebook page, I'm maxed out all the time at 5,000 friends, okay? So between the 5,000 friends I have on there, I think maybe 3,000 of them are random friends. The other half are like MMA related people, or like MMA, Muay Thai, boxing, whatever, they're fighters. And then the rest are like reptile enthusiasts and people I know from the military, et cetera, et cetera. So, since social media, excuse me, since Facebook is my best social media platform, I post all the time on that. I post links to my videos. I go on Messenger personally and go through and see if people can subscribe to my channel, sending them a direct message to my link. In the ball python community, I'm part of so many groups. I'm part of private groups, public groups. You've seen these balls before. You ain't seen my balls. Reptile enthusiast, Python Regis Underground. So at this point, I post so much in those groups that I really should have 100,000 subscribers right now. But what you're going to soon realize when you do make a channel, you have one, that there are going to be some people out there that no matter what you do, no matter how good your stuff is, they're just not going to hit that subscribe button. They're just not going to do it because either they have a personal issue with you, they don't like you, or they don't want to see you doing well. And that's just the way of the world, though, okay? So sometimes it just bees like that sometimes, you know? So for me, when I look at all of the views I have on my channel, if I get even like a 2 or 3% subscriber ratio compared to my views, I'm fine with that. So, because a lot of times, man, even some of the best YouTubers might get 1 subscriber for every 1,000 views. And that's like worse than 1%. So what you want to do, honestly, though, is be about 1%, maybe 1 subscriber for every 100 new views you have on there. Because a lot of your content doesn't really, watch time doesn't come from your subscribers. It's going to come from outside sources. So that's going to be the crazy thing about that, is that most of your watch time is going to come from people's recommended views that's probably never going to press the subscribe button. So to combat that, you got to pump out videos, pump them out, pump them out, pump them out, pump them out. So, and that'll help increase your watch time. But for more subs, so Facebook, my biggest platform. Every group I'm in, even non-ball python group, I'm posting. I'll put a video out. I'm posting a link to my channel. I'm on a bunch of like entrepreneur and content creator Facebook groups. Always posting my link. People commenting something, hey, post link. I'm always popping it. I thought this happened Bible study. What's up, Sick? So, yeah, man. It's just like that, man. Go in those groups, post your channel, post whenever you have a new video out, every time. And it's going on with Facebook too. What I started doing a few weeks ago is sponsored ads. Since I have the High Desert Pythons Facebook page, you can go in there and you can post links to your channel, and you can boost it and go into the criteria and pick like what kind of audience you want to see your post. So I did one the last 5 days early last week, just promoting the link to the YouTube channel. And I added a little string constant. I'll talk about that in a second. And it's like a little small bit of wording you add to the end of your link. And what that does, when people click the link and they haven't subscribed to you, it brings you right to a little prompt before you can see the channel, and goes, and where it goes, are you sure you like to subscribe? So they can just hit cancel or hit yes. And I think it's like 50-50 down the middle people to hit yes if they get to that page. Because if you get to that point where you're in the reptiles and you click that link and it's actually going to subscribe, and you don't click the button, come on now, you're a jerk, man. So, you know, click the button, and even if you don't like it, maybe you can unsubscribe later if you don't want to see it on your feed. But it's not going to hurt you one bit to subscribe. Even if you have a channel and you have more people that you subscribe to more than you actually have subscribers, YouTube doesn't penalize you for that. You know, people with a lot of social media platforms used to think that, oh, if I have X amount of Instagram followers, but I have more people following me, then I don't come up on the algorithm. That's fake. That's not a real thing. So, from what I know, anyway, that's not real. Any new questions? My brother's learning a lot. How do you get that little subscribe button in the bottom right? So, I don't want to go off the channel real quick, but Chris, are you going to work right now? Do you have your laptop with you? Because it's kind of hard to walk you through it right now. But what I can do in the comment section, I'll go back to that later, and then I go through my laptop and I go step by step and tell you exactly where to go to it and how you get that subscribe button put on there. Okay. So I'm gonna write that down. Subscribe button for Chris. Unless somebody wants to reply under you right now and explain to you how it's done. But yeah, so I'll go back today and I'll make this one of my first priorities is a comment and walking you through that. But for now, just find a square subscribe button or any kind of symbol you want to go there and save that to your desktop, because that's going to be the symbol that you use. So that subscribe button doesn't have to look like that. You can make it your logo and stuff too, and that'll work. Okay, cool, on the laptop. You said that'll work. Let's see, where we at? We did end cards, consistency. Are there any other questions specifically before we go on? All right, cool. So we went to Facebook. We did our sponsor post now. Let's go back to that. So I did a sponsor post for 5 days, and it cost me $50, and it was supposed to reach 30,000 people, right? So a couple dollars, 30,000 people. Sponsor post on Facebook. Once the campaign was over, it got 20,000. I think it reached 20,000 people, and I got about 150 clicks from that. Out of those clicks to the page, out of those 150, I ended up getting 98 subscribers out of that. I think I did the math on that. So close to 100 subscribers off of that post. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, so you just buying your subscribers. No, I'm not buying my subscribers, because I still have to get them to click on it. I'm buying views through my Facebook feed, and those may turn into clicks, but they still have to decide to subscribe or not. So, you know, you hear people out there saying, oh, he did this or did that, and people bought their followers and stuff like that. No, I paid to get my algorithms pushed up and made a sponsored post through Facebook, and then they used that. And it also went to Instagram as well. So a lot of people, I don't know who sees it, but it goes to Facebook and Instagram because they're the same company and they're connected to each other. And Instagram, use that as well. Every time in my story a new video pops up, thumbnail gets posted in my story, thumbnail gets posted on my regular page. I put all my regular hashtags in it too, and people see those. Let people know you have a channel, and let people know when a video comes out, because a lot of times, even if they aren't subscribers, you'll still get the views, and eventually you'll get those to subscribe. Sounds good, sounds good. Who else is on here? Let me get some shout outs real quick. Who's on here? If you new, Gregor Outdoors, that's my boy Chris. He has a really dope channel. He's an up and coming YouTuber, and hopefully he gets 500 subscribers before the month is over. Ball Brothers Python, what's good, brother? I hope you're enjoying your animal that you won in the contest. Mr. Joyner from Sick with It Ball Pythons, I'm gonna call you later today, man. You're the main reason why I even started doing YouTube. When you told me, hey, stop being a little punk and do it. Genesis, what's up? How you doing, man? So, I don't know. Let me know, did you get to see the beginning of the video, or did you just jump in? Let me know. So, big shout out to the Carey family, Genesis and Kevin. They got some amazing kids, Zay, Kai, and Zachy. I hope I said that right. I appreciate you guys watching all of my stuff. And if your parents say it's okay, you can have mom or dad message me, and I'll hook you guys up with a snake if you want it. So, yeah, so I always have, you know, like normal het males and stuff like that, and always good pet quality. So what I end up doing with those snakes, like those pastel males and pinstripe males, I usually like sell those locally. So that way those people come back and they buy feeder rats from me. So that way I'm still making money off of them. And I don't just have like a $20 snake sitting here I'm spending all this money for, you know. So I used to give those away. And then inside of a year, I've already made like $200 a year off that animal because people come back and buy feeder rats and mice from me at retail. So that's also some game for you guys who want to save money on your feeder bill. Yeah. Let me see where I'm at now. What was the question? So yeah. So just staying active, man. Staying really, really active on your channel. Don't worry about quality right away. My biggest hang up, I go back to what I was talking about earlier, my biggest hang up when I first started was like, man, I don't have these studio lightings. I don't have the $500 LED rig I want. I don't have one of those gyro cameras. It was a whole bunch of me complaining to myself about what I don't have instead of me talking about what I do have, you know? So, just, you can make things work, man. You can get nice camera rigs. Richard Island, what's up? Steph. So, just utilize all the stuff that you do have. And then for those who just jumped in, I'm gonna go back over that stat one more time. For you guys that feel like you're beat, you're being burned out, and you're not going as far as you are with your channel. So like I said before, Mr. Beast, right? He has 38.6 million YouTube subscribers. It took him 100 videos to get his first 100 subscribers. 100 videos to get 100 subscribers is terrible, you know, but he's been in for a few years now and he has over 38 million. The most popular YouTuber in the world, the gamer PewDiePie, he has 105 million subscribers. It took him 100 videos to get 2,500 subscribers. And MKBHD, he has 11.6 million subscribers. It took him 100 videos, his first 100 videos, he only had 74 subscribers. So this is what you have to work with, okay? This is what you have to work with. So, so my results obviously aren't typical. So, yeah, so going back to that, my first 3 months, I got my 1,000 subscribers, and I am, at the 4-month mark now, and I'm more than a third of the way to get monetized, okay? So, that's, so back to your social media. So we got Facebook, got Instagram, post. Also, use your contact list in your phone, right? If someone's in your phone, you know, whether it's a friend in the industry or a relative and things like that too, if you want to get subscribers, do a mass text or individual text and call people and go, hey, I'm trying to get more subscribers for my channel. You know I've sold a snake to you before. I know you watch YouTube, so I don't know if you have one or not. So here's my link. Would you mind watching some videos or hitting up one of my playlists, subscribing to my channel? A lot of times, I'll look at how many subs I have at that point. I know when I send somebody a video, and if it doesn't change, I'm gonna hit them back like, hey man, you hit that subscribe button yet? And they're like, oh yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Send me a screenshot real quick. And then sometimes they'll like hit subscribe out of guilt. So, but yeah, so being at high dash man, staging, yep. Yeah, get comfortable in front of the camera. I was saying earlier, I hate seeing myself on camera. I hate listening to my own voice. But most people hate seeing themselves on camera, and most people hate hearing their own voice. I think it's like designed like that by nature for you to not like hearing your voice from an outside point of view, because it sounds different, it resonates different in your head where it's coming from. So you might be like, I sound like a weirdo, and you probably don't. You probably sound fine, except for me. I probably sound like a weirdo right now. Shut up, y'all. You're welcome, Genesis. Let me know if the kids want one or not, and I'll send you guys one. So, yeah, man, just have to do it. Just like with anything else, like especially my fighters that's in here, like Serena, she knows that in order to get good at something, you have to put your reps in. Videos, 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 videos. And put them out there. If you get 100 if you get 100 views and you get 1 click, okay, cool. I mean, 1 sub, fine. Just keep posting them out there. I'm not saying put out BS and crappy videos your whole time. What I'm saying is just work with what you have and just increase your quality little by little every time, okay? Put a little bit more effort into your editing, put a little bit more effort into your thumbnails, and when people see you having growth, they'll hit that subscribe button, okay? If you're doing the same video that you were doing 5 months ago, where you got crazy background noises, it's super, super grainy, you're recording on a Galaxy 4 or an iPhone 5 and it's 2020, you know, you got to step it up a little bit, man. So either buy a better phone or buy a better camera. And with the thumbnails too, everybody's scared of these thumbnails. I'm telling you guys, I'm not the most technologically savvy person in the world, like at all. All of this stuff in the past couple months is all off the fly for me. I bought this stupid Apple laptop I hardly ever use. You know, I hardly ever use it, only for like YouTube stuff. I do like a little bit of like bookkeeping with it now, but that's about it. And I got these little like camera rigs for when I do vlogs and things like that. I bring that with me all the time. And I have one of those gyro rigs that I've had for months now, and I still have no idea how to use this thing. Every time I think I got it, I'm like angling it, and it does some flip upside down mess, and it's just kicking my butt. So I'm like, you know what? I'll figure it out later. So man, it's just all about getting your reps in. A little bit of improvement every time. So video editing software, there's a lot of free stuff out there. Once again, I'm an Apple person, so I use iMovie. And I don't think I'm ever going to not use iMovie. It just makes sense. You can cut stuff how you want. You can add music to it. So I think a question I had earlier, somebody was talking about putting music in the background of their stuff, and how do you do it with iMovie? Because, you know, when you have Apple products, if you're trying to add a song, you get like, hey, this thing's been copyrighted or whatever, right? So check this out. So, but make sure when you post your video, if you use a certain song or whatever you find online, make sure you go to your YouTube studio section and make sure you're not hit with a copyright link on there. Because if you use music that hits you with a copyright, you won't ever be able to monetize that video and get paid for ad space. So sometimes they might still run commercials, but if it's connected to the original copyright user, they might send them the money instead of you. So, so iMovie, what you can do is you can go on YouTube, pick like a free beat that you want online or a royalty-free song, and just screen record it on your phone. Once you screen record that, you can go into iMovie and start and stop it wherever you want, and then hit the little 3 dots, and it'll say audio only. Hit that audio only dot, and it'll bring the song, lay right on top of your video, audio only. And I thought that was the coolest thing in the world when I found out that, and I forget which YouTuber it was, but I probably never watched another one of her videos again, but I still hit a sub. I was like, all right, you deserve that one. And, you know, she got her sub from me. And I think every once in a while she pops up in my algorithms too, in my notifications. So, the questions, biggest thing, yeah, just do it, man. Kind of hope about it, say, brothers. Yeah, so yeah, man, just small improvements, little by little, and being consistent. You know, I know a lot of YouTubers who will go on and all of a sudden they'll start seeing like a big decline in their channel. So like every video, if they're putting out those consistent videos, they might see like this video did 100 less than the last one, or 200 less than that one. So they'll try to take a break, and it's like, well, maybe my subscribers are burned out from my channel. So they'll take a week off, take 2 weeks off, and then post, and then all of a sudden, you know, that one isn't doing well either. So at that point, I think you should just look back at what content you're posting, and then going back and assessing that and comparing that to the rest of those videos from the past, because those might not be the same type of videos, or you probably did something different into the video, like you put different music, or the lighting was off, or you did something that people got a bunch of thumbs down with, like you probably did some clickbait, or you did like some live feeding stuff, or there's a lot of stuff that trigger people in the ball python and the animal community. So it might be one of those little things that got them turned off. Who knows? Wonder if it's the same grill. I did the same thing too. What you mean, Ball Brothers? Oh, somebody you just turned away from. Yeah, so it could be that. So as far as watch time, okay, I did a little bit experimenting with this. I learned that on average, you should have your videos to be close to the 10-minute mark, okay? So because I put so many videos out, twice a week here and there. Sometimes I might put a quick 3.5-minute video out. Some might be a 6-7 minute video. But from everything I've learned, 10 minutes is about the time you should do, because especially if we start getting monetized, that's enough time where you can go in and manually put different commercial breaks into the videos to put ads in so you get paid. Okay, so for those who don't know, once you get your channel monetized, you can physically go into each individual video you have and pick the points you want for the commercials to stop. All right, to start and stop in. You can let YouTube do it for you, but I learned that they do it at the most inopportune times. It'll be like mid-sentence, and then here goes some commercial. And a lot of times that turns people off, So unless it's like a big break somewhere, or you're changing a different scene, or you're going to a different animal, those would probably be the time that you put your breaks in. So 10 to 15 minutes is a good time where you can have a commercial beginning, and then maybe one every 5 minutes as a break, stuff like that. So, and what's cool, and the crazy thing about that, when you start getting paid for your channels, supposedly you only get paid if someone watches the whole commercial. So a lot of my personal friends that are YouTubers, that channel monetized, I actually let the whole thing flow on one of my channels because I have the premium now. I'm just waiting for it to kick in all my other channels. So you put that in, and yeah, every time you get a view, you get a couple cents per commercial. Brian, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Was talking of something you said about somebody you sub to. Yep. Ball Brothers. Probably right, Ball Brothers. Fake it till you make it. Let's see. No other questions in here. Vincent all just jumped in. Probably one of the best photographers out there and video editors. So if you want to get some information from him about a photo shoot, if you're local to the area, hit him up and he'll hook it up. He does a great job. They get mad and hit you with the immediately unfollow, for real. So a lot of people hit me up, hey, I've never seen you do an egg cutting video and stuff like that. And honestly, that's something I probably won't ever do on video, man, is an egg cutting video, or even show them coming out of the egg. I just don't want to deal with the controversy right now. I might change my mind later, but I'm probably not going to do any egg cutting videos, and I'm not sure if I'm going to talk about whether I do or I don't cut eggs. So, did I cover everything that you guys wanted to talk about, or is there anything else that I missed? Or did anybody jump in late and wanted me to go back over something I talked about? Because I'm going to do a recap in a minute too. So we've been on for about an hour now. So we did a clutch update for those of you who jumped in late on the Banana Clown bred to the VPI Xanthic. So I guess I can show those guys one more time. They just sitting here ready to bite the heck out of me. So and one of these is going to be given away when I hit 2,000 subscribers. So if you are new to the channel and if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And as soon as we hit 2,000, go back to my Instagram post where I had this clutch reveal on here and follow the directions there. and hopefully you can win one. So I was trading one out to another breeder. We're going to do a trade on some double hats that he had, but he said he just wanted the female. So want to be part of the giveaway. I'll keep one and roll it out, and then I'll sell the other one. So I'll wait till they both get about maybe 300-400 grams, decide which one I'm keeping, and then the other one will be up for sale. So if you keep watching my Morphmarket, you will see it. Man, this one right here does not like me at all. She is. Let me see. Should be a female. Yep. Female. So quick recap before we get out of here. So it's been an hour now. All right. So Jacob Ezel, I don't know if you saw me say it, but the male is a Tofino. Nice. Good job, Ball Brothers. Yeah. So it was 50-50 on that breeding. It was the father was an albino spider Mojave, and the female was a Tofino. So the way the toffee and the albino works is that they're both recessives, but they're allelic, which means that when you breed them together, you get the visual representation of both genes, or one or the other. So, but with the toffee, the albino, or the combination of the two, it usually takes a couple of sheds to see. You'll see like the way the purple gets on the sides, and it's a really, really cool looking animal, and it looks almost like lavender-ish. And he said it ended up being a Tofino. So big shout out to Ball Brothers Pythons. I love what you guys are doing over there. And I think you guys are in Maine, right? Yeah, I think you're in Maine. So make sure you check them out. So yeah, so went over that. Just don't get discouraged and keep posting. So a lot of people I see that are slacking on the subscribers. You're probably slacking in the videos too, you know? So meaning that you're not putting out as consistent, and you'll see, man, it comes up. But you just have to be annoying with your subscribers, man. And like, coming from me, one of the proudest people in the world, I would never ask people for money. I would never ask people for a lot of stuff. But subscribers, I can get on your nerves and be on Facebook and Instagram and my contact list in my phone. And I'm constantly sending my YouTube link, and I'm constantly sending my my playlist link. Okay, so I talked about the little extra string you add to the link for your YouTube channel. That once you click that, if you're not a subscriber, it goes right to the channel. So what I'm going to do in the description is I'm going to just post that string when I go back and edit this video for the description, and I'm going to put this is the string you add to your YouTube link. So all you need to do is copy that and paste that to all your links, and that'll bring them right to the subscribe section of your page. And it helps out a lot, I'm telling you. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to Chris's comment about adding the subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner. And yes, it is an active button because you hit it, and it'll give you the option to subscribe from there as well. So all throughout the video, it's going to be subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Yeah, so if you guys don't have any more questions, we're going to conclude this video. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video. If you got anything useful from it at all, make sure that notification bell is hit so you know whenever a new video pops up, which is always Sundays and Wednesdays. I appreciate all your support, and I thank you guys for being here from the beginning, because when I be that 1 million subscriber YouTuber, I'm never going to forget about you, and we're going to constantly do new content, okay? Till next time, peace.